Ladies and gentlemen, I am Israel, it's Friday, the game is Star Trek Online, and welcome once again to Foundry Frolics. Today's mission is a suggestion from Robin Burden. He suggested the Spotlight mission Conjoined over on the Federation side, which I somehow have missed playing, so let's fix that little oversight. So, a distant Federation world grapples with mysterious setbacks, etc, etc. We'll be able to figure out what's going on. Iconians. It's always Iconians. Anyhow, hail! Vice Admiral, I have a special assignment for you. Gameptis has been a Federation member for only 70 years. Merely 70 years. But they've been so far from the bright centre of the universe that they don't get much regular Starfleet assistance. They've been trying to build a transport conduit to fix that, but they've encountered some difficulties. Unidentified vessels, etc, etc. Why do I think disruptors were involved with these disruptions of construction efforts? Actually, that's a rather appalling pun, isn't it? So, the Admiral has decided to send the Hood, because, hey, 4 dual heavy cannons and a torpedo tube are really going to help with diplomatic efforts. We're off to the Iota Pavonis sector block and the Voran system. From there we can get to Gameptis. Right. Kick the tires, light the fires, let's go. Not Iconia. Definitely not Iconia. Although we could probably just bomb the planet again. I mean, it's on the way. We could swing by, dump a few torpedoes, maybe a Genesis device. I mean, hey, it's not that the Klingons would object to the Iconians getting terraformed into something new and useful. Then again, maybe not. Hit the slipstream. Right, welcome to the back end of nowhere. Wow, they've got themselves quite a nice little space station, haven't they? Talk to the USS Aryabhata. Welcome to Gameptis. It's always a pleasure seeing visitors. Deep Space 14 and Commander Lest is in charge. I'm sure he is. If he is begging for a transfer off this station, I may have to turn him down. Yes, you already said that. How did you get stuck out here anyway? Excellent. Station transport sent back. Oh, right. That must be the local Gameptian species model. Fine. Beam to station. Let's go have a nice friendly chat. It won't involve firearms at all. Honest. Maybe. Welcome to Deep Space 14, ladies and gentlemen. Like all deep space stations, it is home to washed-up Federation commanders who are completely failing their psychological evaluation for various and sundry reasons. Unfortunately, this one probably won't have a wormhole to get him out of the Starfleet sin bin. So let's go talk to him. Right, here we are. Commander Lest. Welcome to Deep Space 14, Vice Admiral. Yes, we're rather proud of our Federation station. Just beyond our space blah, 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 blah. Work to do, official welcome, a little Gameptian culture. Great! No, put the weapons away, guys. We're here to be polite. Talk with the industrial liaison. Also, we need to talk with the cultural liaison. By which they mean the bartender. Okay. Gameptian cultural liaison. Excellent. History. Long history of competing civilizations. Ancient. Many different civilization. Mittlinger continent. Okay. This era brought a relative peace to Mittlinger, meaning they've had adequate space and resources and they weren't all throttling each other for the next deposit of iron ore. Variety of cultures developed, and okay, so where did it all go wrong? Contact was rare. Okay, so then Tinkala developed the helium airship. Overseas trade blossomed. Okay, so basically Tinkala leveraged technological superiority. Well, that's happened on 100 other worlds. Tell me about something else. Culture, many different offers of pastimes, food and drink, preparation of meal, fried fruit fields and mushrooms. Everyone's a cook, and right. So all we have to do to bring their culture crashing down is import several cases of Romulan ale. Woohoo! This could be a really easy sabotage job. What about performance art? Performance are created, those skills, and you have to wonder if one of those skills was a straight right to the jaw. However, Nice tone jazz. Well, as long as it isn't Norsican Tusk opera, I can live with that. Tell me about something else. We have anything else? Places to visit. Dozens of sites. I'm sorry, we the cultural liaison or the tourist boards, cities and monuments. New Fexi, what happened to the old one? Many ancient wonders, and the hanging mausoleum of Bthur, which is suspended on the living roots of millennia-old trees. One wonders what they did to the soil. However, that is another matter entirely. Also, should I be morbid that one of your principal tourist attractions is a, gravesite? Just saying. Okay, natural wonders. What have we got here? The Marsh Sea. Yeah, that sounds like fun. The Fog Forest. Even less fun. And the Chaliptic Upwelling. Don't take a compass and don't go there if you've got a pacemaker or an artificial heart. Yes, iron rocks have been pulled across the ground for centuries. Sounds riveting. Thanks for the information. Right. Do I want to try the rum? No. Really? I think we need to get the Gamettian ambassador down to Vegas at some point. Okay, right. Server went a little bit freaky there. Fair enough. Hopefully it will hold up. So, the industrial liaison. Hopefully you've got something more interesting. Okay, so rich in resources, ornite, interesting. Right, what's ornite used for? Scanners, EPS. Why not cloaking devices? Okay, yeah, that would be why someone's issue. So where did you say you'd left these mine shafts? Okay. Really, you've been graffitiing your work with the Maker's Mark, have you? Right, well, we'll have to see if that falls within tolerance. Right, Commander, what do you need doing? Okay, they've scheduled a test of the transport conduits field conduits, and that's where things go horribly wrong. Unknown ships show up and start shooting while targeting the aperture. Okay. What do you need me for? Right, so why can't we just shoot them? Can't we use some of your IP scanners? They only export the basic components and the actual... Great, so you're not even making the things. It would have been nice if Starfleet had told us this beforehand, because we could have loaded up and hauled some out from Memory Alpha. We did go straight by. I'll have my crew start the final preparations. Good. Well, let's go warm up the phasers. I mean, diplomacy. Definitely diplomacy, not phasers at all. Honest. Talis, have you been hooked? Ugh, Vulcans. Energize! Yes, I'm ready. Get me off this station. Right, so what have we got? We have an asteroid cluster, a comm array, some sensor satellites, and of course the conduit itself. Well, let's swing around for a second. See what we have. Little dump from impulse here. Come into scanning range. Okay, well we could, but you just know it's not going to be the Romulans, don't you? Okay, well that's upgraded to scan for satellite, or rather scan for Romulan cloaking devices, which we know it's not going to be most likely. Okay, let's see. Who wants to bet we're accidentally boring into... Nope. Okay, so they're not using Tetrion-based cloaks. Who wants to bet that they're actually coming from the local subspace vicinity and we just happen to be doing the equivalent of driving a 5-lane interstellar blacktop through their front door? Just saying. After all, we did have the plans on display at Alpha Centauri for 25 years. It's not our fault if you can't be bothered to generate proper faster-than-light travel. Apathetic bloody planet. I've no sympathy at all. Okay, asteroid belts. Are you hiding over here? Well, let's go check and make sure nothing's moving oddly. What do we have? Okay, whoops. Right, approaching Gameptian orbit 7 years ago. Would that be approaching Gameptian orbit or about to plough into the planet? I mean, we've got the tracked beams. We have got some time if we need it. And our next stop is the Comrade. See if anything's going on here. Any stray transmissions. Again, dump from Impulse. The engines, by the way, are the new counter-command hyper-impulse drives. Okay. Right, so if we run a few upgrades with our parts, we can potentially get some readings on any localized cloaked ships, which of course there aren't. So that's one upgrade done, and let's install the next one. Okay, we are done. And we're not getting anything. Right. Fine, let's move into position and warm up the phasers. We'll learn something from the wreckage. Dump from Impulse. Weapons are charging. Plasmionic Leech is online. And of course, weapon efficiency mode is set. Alright, boys and girls, let's get this show on the road. What do we got? An unknown ship, eh? Oh, that's actually a fairly original little design. Right, transphasics and polarons by the look of it. Oh, and a viral matrix. How nice. Go away. Initiate and spread plus rapid fire. Have a torpedo, boys. Hey, have several. Come on. Okay, that's one gone. And loop around again. High yield attack team engaged. And EM just for giggles. Latest Singer torpedo technology, ladies and gentlemen. Boom. There we go. Right. What have we got? Some minor components. And some wreckage. Right. Can we have something useful before these guys run away? Or finish dying? Whichever comes first. Okay, examine the gate for damage. Have we broken anything? Are we way too close to the transport gate? Also, yes. Okay. Anomalous seismic activity indicating a major vein of onerite. Okay. Have we been accidentally using onerite beasties in our tools? That would be embarrassing, wouldn't it? Then again, wait a minute. Mineshafts. Didn't they say they'd buried the gear from a certain experimental Starfleet project in an abandoned mineshaft? Could just be a coincidence. Then again, maybe it isn't. Right, what have we got? An abandoned mine with lots of purple floaty things. Well, this could be interesting. I'd say weapons on stun, but let's be honest here. That's not really an option. Okay, what have we got? Okay. What are these lights? Notice I see plasma discharges. Okay. So let me go find a more concentrated vein of ormerite. Well, this will probably be a good start. Scans the deposit. Okay, so we have 1 and 2. Right, where is number 3? That is the question. Whether it is better to endure the trials and tribulations of endless scanning, or take a phaser and by taking it end. Yes. That'll be every Klingon watching this wanting me dead at some point in the next 10 seconds. Intense chronoton fields. Oh, great. So we've got time travel involved as well. Okay, so we have some interface bacteria. And, right. Or there are a lot of bacteria. We're getting some more specialized gear. Right, maybe we could, or maybe we could just beam the blue shirts down here and let them get killed instead. After all, the red shirts have been complaining that they're running through too many guys of late. What I heard, 045 was complaining he didn't even bother learning his mates' names. Okay, what have we got? Very advanced equipment. Excellent, right. Okay, so molecular phase inverter, and then we'll need to bring our own atmosphere, and right, so basically we need some bits and bobs. So we have the phase inverter. We'll also need a force field emitter. Can't we just have that beamed down? No? No? Pity. Ah, this looks convenient. Handy of the miners to leave all this stuff lying about. And as I recall, we did actually make the phase cloak work. Okay, there was that little accident where it switched off halfway through an asteroid, but that was workable. Just need to steer clear of any asteroids. Of course, at that point, you might as well not bother with the whole point of a cloaking device whose principal function is that you can fly through a planet and not need a new starship, new crew, and for that matter, new existence afterwards. Right, installs the gear. And the monkey flips the switch. Okay. That's awkward. I'm beginning to understand why somebody might be a little bit PO'd that we're firing transwarp conduits through the local space. Let's get some environmental readings. Not a phase space, but a whole ecosystem. Righty-ho. Well, let's go talk. Try to be nice and, going down. Hi, guys. Yeah, we're going to need to think about how we get back up there. I hope none of the miners have considered trying that little experiment. Then again, it's not like we'd ever hear if they did. Whoop, got a bit turned around there. And life signs, you little life signs. Life signs, hello you guys. We come in peace. Platu Barata Nikto. One moment, sir. We're peaceful explorers. Who are you? Georgia said light. There were tremors and ships start dissipating. Oops. Yeah. How often do the lights appear? Usually a month apart. Yes. Okay. We come from a federation of many worlds. Tell us about your phasing apparatus. Okay, so this is going all very nicely. Weapons on full, guys. This is almost certainly a trap. Still, as first contacts go, this is remarkably painless, which is probably why it's a trap. Let's just toddle back up. Happily, there is this nice little rock ramp that's kind of handy and convenient. So, switch back here, up here, up here, and hi guys. Okay, so meeting the neighbours. What do we need to do? Oh yes, we need to set phase alignment for exactly where we were before. Okay, let's go. Please, please, please say these guys can breathe oxygen. I mean, we did have to bring our own atmosphere here before, but hey, maybe we're okay. I mean, we might be good. We didn't need the environment suits. Then again, there's always unidentified bacteria, viruses, possible allergic reactions, cultural taboos, which reminds me, memo to the galley, no one eats with their mouth open while these guys are on board, or even eats in public at all, in fact, and put the beagle out of sight. That's caused trouble in the past as well. Right, so let's go talk to Commander Last and see how well we can get on. So, Commander, good news. You may have a way off this station. Bad news, it's still going to be a 3-month round trip to get out here. Okay, we've made first contact. There's office on DS-14. Well, that's very nice of you. Let's talk to them. Talk to representative. Conjoined, the gate is shut down for maintenance and the stop lights in the ships. Excellent. Well, okay. Problems with pirates? Well, maybe you could, but local space is rather crowded. That's going to be trouble in about 20 years. Right, trialed. Excellent. Joint operation, meaning you'll find them a new homeworld. Probably. Maybe. Or maybe we'll just be the first victims of the Prukti Empire. Okay. Right. And that is the end of Conjoined. An interesting mission, one that was very light on the combat and quite heavy on the purpose. It was nice to have a first contact where the Admiral wasn't insane, the alien race wasn't secretly plotting to take over the entire galaxy and maybe have us all for breakfast for giggles, and we have a new and interesting race who I dare say we might see a little more of once Commander Lest has gotten over whatever problems had him relegated to Deep Space 14 in the back end of nowhere. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Israel. That has been Foundry Frolics, and until next time, or at least until I can find the transporter pad, farewell.